The great Smoky Mountains loomed ahead, ancient and eternal. Mist curled around gnarled trees and whispered through the undergrowth. In these mountains, deep hollows and hidden springs hid as many secrets as the stars above. The forest felt alive with history, older than Saturn's rings, its shadows heavier than any city sidewalk. The locals spoke in hushed tones of legends, Cherokee myths of a colossal lord of game who prowled these woods. According to old tales, Judaculla was a giant protector who would not tolerate trespassers, a spirit as ancient as the petroglyphs carved in stone. They say this forest is with the whispers of the past, a landscape full of hidden things, where strange lights flicker between the trees, and something stalks just beyond sight. On a hot summer day years ago, young Dennis Martin played hide-and-seek here with his family. He vanished behind a rhododendron thicket and never came out. Search parties scoured 56 square miles of mountainside, but Dennis was never found. Even now, residents feel the sting of that memory, missing backpacks and animal tracks leading to nowhere, and the echo of a small boy's last laugh in the wind. For Clara, a writer with dreams of unraveling mysteries, the Smokies held another echo. Her younger brother had disappeared in these very woods a decade ago. No one believed his cries, and the case went cold. Guilt and grief brought Clara back to the forest, drawn by a promise she'd made under her brother's favorite pine tree. "I'll find you." Deep in the woods that evening, Clara set up camp. She listened to the chirping cicadas and the crackle of her campfire. Alone with her thoughts, she remembered childhood warnings, tales meant to keep kids from wandering too far. Shadows lengthened. In the distance, a faint, rhythmic scratching began at the edge of the darkness. Clara froze, her breath caught. A silhouette moved between the trunks. She blinked, but it didn't vanish. A figure like a child, stepping carefully through bracken. Then it vanished altogether with a soft rustle. Clara's heart pounded. She flicked the flashlight into the woods. The beam caught only drifting mist. Clara stumbled to her feet, panic surging. A cool voice like the wind itself seemed to tickle her ear. "Clara." She spun around. Nobody there. The voice whispered again, closer. "Don't be afraid." Her flashlight fell to the ground. In its beam she caught sight of footprints leading away from her camp and into the darkness. Child-sized boots and one bare foot. The same odd trail police had found with Dennis. Heart hammering, Clara followed them. Each step forward was silence and snapping twig underfoot. She told herself it was an animal, maybe the wind, but deep down she knew better. Then, in a moonlit clearing, she found it. A crude stone carving half buried in moss, shapes of deer and game, and one figure that looked oddly familiar. A small boy reaching for a butterfly, just like the memory she had of her brother James. Clara sank to her knees, tears blurring the sight of the carving. The air around her grew still. When she whispered her brother's name, the forest seemed to answer. Then, a gentle breeze caressed her face, as if a hand brushed her hair. Somewhere in those trees a voice sang the lullaby that their mother used to sing to James. In that moment, Clara understood. The Smokies had not forgotten James or Dennis. They'd become part of the endless story here. Even the trees seemed to breathe around her. As one scholar put it, nature is the gateway to the supernatural. And in this ancient forest, she felt that truth deep in her bones. Clara felt peace at last, knowing he was near and protected by the old guardian of the woods. The forest was silent again, but Clara was changed. The haunting beauty of this place was both terrifying and deeply comforting. It taught her that some mysteries end not with explanations, but with acceptance. As she made her way back down the trail, the early dawn light broke through the canopy, golden and hopeful. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unknown. If this story gave you chills, or a deep appreciation for nature's secrets, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Viral Vista, and tap the bell icon for more tales that make the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. Until next time, keep your mind open and tread lightly in the woods. You never know what ancient whisper might be listening.